What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is now 29 wins, no loss and no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, has been sentenced today for a 2020 incident that took place, a hit and run. Gervonta Tank Davis is now going to have to serve. Initially, the judge was going to rule that Gervonta Tank Davis had to serve 6 years in prison with 3 years of probation, and now that has been, reduced to Gervonta Tank Davis having to do 90 days, as I told you guys yesterday. 90 days. Initially, the judge was going to seek 90 days in prison. Okay, well now the judge has reduced that to 90 days of home. He has to be home, confined to home for 90 days now, and he's going to be allowed to do it with longtime trainer, mentor, big brother, father figure, and Coach Calvin Ford. So Coach Calvin Ford house is going to be where Gervonta Tank Davis has to spend his 90-day sentence at, and he's going to have 90 days worth of probation as well. So he's going to have 90 days of home confinement, but he'll be allowed to go to the gym. And that home confinement is going to be with Coach Calvin Ford. So that's going to allow him to train. That's still going to allow him to go back and forth to the gym and, be able to, still be with Coach Calvin Ford. So he's not going to lose a beat. He can't leave the house, though, for 90 days. But Gervonta Tank Davis is a very rich man, so he could bring everything to him, okay? He just can't leave the house for entertainment values and things of that nature. But he can leave the house, according to the reports, to be able to go to the gym. Okay, so this is great news because the judge was initially seeking 6 years, and a big part of it was that Gervonta Tank Davis, according to the reports, refused to apologize to one of the victims involved in this situation, and that was a big thing for the judge that stated that he had no remorse. So the judge removed his plea, initial plea deal, to serve no time and just have to pay fines. Well, now he's going to have to pay fines. He's also going to have to, be confined to a home. But, it's going to work out for him because it's going to be home with Coach Calvin Ford. It's going to be able to go to the gym. So it's just going to allow him to be even more focused than anything, right? Because now he don't have nothing else to do but focus on boxing. Again, he still can bring his children, can come to him. He can still have visits. People could come check him out, hang out with him, and they could still train. They could still focus on boxing. So as far as him going out, though, that's restricted. I'm sure he's gonna have an ankle brace to let them know where he's at all times. But he can go to the gym as well, so he can still train. He still can focus. So that's huge news. Okay, so no jail time for Gervonta Tank Davis is even better news. And this is not to be insensitive to all parties involved, but this is good news for Gervonta Tank Davis in the sport of boxing and his career. Hopefully it's a lesson learned for Gervonta Tank Davis moving forward. And now Gervonta Tank Davis can just solely, this has to be a weight lifted off his chest, and now he can solely focus on the sport of boxing, point blank and period. So great news for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's not going to have any jail time initially. They were saying 6 years. Then, as I told you yesterday, an attorney was saying it was going to be 3 months. But he did get 3 months. He just got 3 months of being confined to the home, and that home is going to be with Coach Calvin Ford. So that's great news with Gervonta Tank Davis. So Calvin Ford is going to be responsible for Gervonta Tank Davis's whereabouts, and again, it's just going to allow him to focus on the sport of boxing. It's going to allow him to focus on his craft and what's his next move, right? So he definitely should be able to get another big fight in before the year is up, seeing as though he's confined for the next 3 months, so he's gonna miss the summer, as I told you guys. He can't be going out and hanging out and enjoying the summer, but Coach Calvin Ford, I'm sure his house is extremely nice, and they'll make it work. So this is great news. Let's see how everything unfolds. A big fight. They're talking about Isaac Pitbull Cruz and a rematch, or obviously Devin Haney, who's fighting May 20th against Lomachenko. So let's see how everything unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. I'm gone. Peace.